just want to give you some update, two things. First, in regard to the latest status of our brother Yasin. Alhamdulillah, every day is getting better. He's been moved to the regular room, and he's been in a therapy for his motoric physical. But as of now, he's still not able to fully speak, but the way that his speech is mumbling. But he could move his hand, he could respond his hand, he could respond with his eyes. Eyes is fully open right now, but still he is not able to fully speak. So that's why it takes a time. But the family, the wife, I just want to convey the message from his wife that she said that thanks a lot to everybody that has been supporting the family. Alhamdulillah, we've been raising fund to help them for the last 2 months. And the second, I would like to invite you, Brother Sharif has been stepping up here in regard to the Afghanistan refugees. I believe they have been moving in this area in special place. The government actually give them a support. What they call the program is in phase 1, which is they live temporarily for 3 months in the hotel. So there are several hotels in this area, which is close to our mosque. Possibility is the Bethesda, right? Yeah. And the Silver Spring is close to the MCC. And most of them have been staying in the hotel for 2 months. So there's another like a month. And up to now, according to the federals, that after 3 months they have to stay in the housing, fully in housing. So up to now still undecided. Either the government would extend the grant for them instead of 3 months, but they could stay more. But we, the Masjid of Imam Center, other Masjid, MCC, ICM, PGMA, and others, is trying to raise with other, because the churches right now around the area, they have been helping them and supporting them consistently. So we don't want this great opportunity to help our brothers in need right now. The thing is not necessarily helping, giving them essential needs, but they have been staying in the hotel for almost 3 months, but they cannot do anything. They barely speak English. They barely go out. And the children, very unfortunate, they cannot go to school because the status of them is the refugees, which is the Montgomery County does not allow them to go to school because they are not homeless. So as of now, the children also having difficulties to get at least exercise, stay out. Go to the park or any other place. What I heard from other masjid, from ICM, some of the parents of the refugees, they are asking their help. The children need to go to the masjid only to read the Quran. But very unfortunate, at the time we don't know. There's no information because they speak English barely. So we need the translator and we need the volunteers to help them. Alhamdulillah, Brother Sharif, and I believe there are 2-3 other brothers here, voluntarily helping them, take them out here for, observing the prayer, especially Jummah prayer, right? Alhamdulillah. But now, for the rest of the year, for another 8 months, we need to help them. Again, it's not necessarily for the essential need, it's not necessarily on the money, but we have been getting a request from individually of them. Some of one day they just ask, please, brother, send us water. Send us water. When I read this, it's very, very tragic because they need water. But we don't know, we don't hear anything. So, because this is still under the agency of the government, what they call Office Refugees of Resettlement, then they appoint one person as point of contact. So then we need to get together here. This is a great opportunity to help our brothers in need right now. again, at least to give them a chance to, observe the prayer together with us here. We need a volunteer to take them here and then take the children here, at least to get a chance to read the Quran together. And again, we are trying to do as many as possible, but again, we are racing with other churches. And then one day, very tragic, I got a text. There is a volunteer from the church that she has been working with, I believe there are 4 churches, and they said that the refugees send the Quran. So they trying to help give them the Quran, but since they don't know, so instead the volunteers print out the Quran from the website, but not full the Holy Quran, but pieces by pieces. So that's something that we need to work together here, help the brothers and sisters in need. So I think that again I will again thanks to Brother Sharif for stepping up, because he's been joining with the other masjid. The other masjid also having struggling also. Yeah, but they have so each masjid is going to help on the other hotel. So I think that we need to the closest hotel here is in Bethesda extended hotel something. Yeah.
Marriott residence in Bethesda.
Marriott. And they have 9 families, right?
I think they have more than that, and just let everyone know, one family, their members are 11, mashallah. So a man and his wife have 9 kids. Imagine if someone is asking you to pack for 11 people. How much food that you can get, and you're limited. It's not like you can pack suitcases. They put you in a cargo plane, one big plane, empty space inside, no even seats. Just picture that for a second. And I just want to say something quick. So I was told this, and I want you to think about it for a second, because the best way, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, this is not my word, ومن أحسن قولا ممن دعا إلى الله وعمل صالحا وقال إنني من المسلمين. That means that the best action that you can do is making da'wah. And we talk a lot about da'wah to strangers, right? About da'wah to non-Muslim people. About, telling everyone about our deen. We're proud of it. But here we are, we get our own people, Muslim already, that they're coming here, but they're coming with nothing. And I'm going to say this out loud, and I'm comfortable talking about it. Some of us look at Afghan people as traitors. I'm just saying this. And why we look at them as traitors? Because, hey, the people that they brought in from Afghanistan are the translators that they helped the U.S. during the Afghan-U.S. war. But I don't want you to think about it from that point. Because if I commit a sin today, if I personally commit a sin today, Allah has promised me forgiveness. I just need to take a step towards that forgiveness, right? So I'm not here to judge people, and I don't want you to be here to judge people. And I don't take things personal, but I was a little disappointed that I only had 2 volunteers when we asked for someone to help them come over here. When I went and saw them this Friday, I had someone coming to me, and he was downstairs, went to the administration office of Imam Center, asking, can I have a copy of the Quran? And his English was struggling, but he wanted not any copy of the Quran. He wanted a specific 30 separate chapters. Quran is 30 chapters. In Egypt, they print out Quran in separate chapters to help kids to have 1 chapter at the time if they want to learn. That's what they were asking for. And I know that Imam didn't have this. I'm giving you a small example of just simple stuff that they asked for. They are getting the food. There is a huge Christian approach. And you can let your imagination grow when I say Christian approach. If I'm telling you, come over right here, I'll fix up the paperwork for you, I'll give you an apartment to stay, just need to maybe convert. Maybe some of them will do it, and this is a duty in all of us. We just think about whatever the rumors that's been saying, think about the facts that's been happening, that we all have a golden opportunity. And don't think that we'll be holding them here from the Bethesda location forever, because like what Brother Arif said, they already been there for 2 months. The limit is 3 months. You might have another 4 Jum'ah left. And we have 3 people volunteered so far to bring them in. And we're bringing only men. Women want to come. Children want to come. We don't have enough. We only decide to bring men because it is Jum'ah, as you know, is mandatory for men, and it's not mandatory for women. So, if there's a way that you can help, no one is asking you for money, to make it clear, but if there's a way that you can help, please do.
Yeah, Jazakallah khair. So that's why we get together here. We're trying to help them. Okay, again, not only necessary the essential needs, but again for the future, their future. Because we are thinking, because now all the what we call the organization ARCC, that's the Muslim, the Sister Nasima, right? Yeah. She's been screaming for help because the fact is they are struggling. They cannot speak, but within the next month they have to live on their own feet. Can you imagine? They can't speak, they don't have the job right now. And by the time, let's say, assume the government does not extend the grant for them, so they have to leave out, they will kick out of the hotel. They don't get any grant. So that now, the phase 2, which is all the masjid right now, in our area, Montgomery County, what we are talking, we had a meeting a couple of days ago with Brother Sharif as well, at the masjid. We're trying to help them by finding a place so they could stay. So that's why we are offering here, if anybody of you that or your friend that have an extra room or any extra house that still available, vacant right now, we may think about it. But I don't know. There is according to, but we have to again dig in about the what do you call the document from ORR that I believe there is not fully good grant, but at least there is some support. Or if anybody of us here has own business, if we could think that if we could recruit them at least to give them a chance to work, because again we need to help them by finding a job, because not necessarily within a month we could help them, support them, giving the money, giving the food, anything. But after that we have to think they have to live by their family here, they have kids here. As Brother Sharif said that there are nine kids. Can you imagine? I can't even imagine right now, because the kid cannot speak English, the parents cannot speak English, but they have to live here. There is no other community that would help, because the Afghanistan community, I believe, is still very, very small. They can't even help them. So the chance they could get help is only from us. Because other than that, as I knew that, because I got the text. There are several churches, and then one sister, a lady that has been joining with the church, now she's screaming to us, because even she desperately needs help, because they already have been helping them. It seems still need help from others, not only the masjid, not only from the religious organization base, but other organizations, or even the community. So that's why, because it's very limited from the government. Now, I think we could talk sometime, maybe, I don't know, Brother Sharif already create a group for discussion about this. If you want to join us for this effort, this is a collaborative effort. This is not only IMAAM Center effort, but first, we need to, get together here, and please join with the group with Brother Sharif, inshallah. Again, that's, there is a hadith that we mentioned. One thing the good deeds, the deeds that everybody knows the severe of the day after. One thing, if we could leave the burden of a Muslim, the Muslim, inshallah, Allah will remove our burden in the hereafter. So I will close again, not only in this congregation, but I'm going to reach out to other Muslims. especially around this area. Again, because this is the time, especially Ramadan is coming. We don't want them stranded in the hotel. They can celebrate the Ramadan. They can enjoy the Ramadan here. They cannot enjoy observing the Tarawih. Again, I will open my hand and please come forward. Me or to Brother Sarif. Again, jazakumullah khair. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Somali or Egyptian.